Welcome back. Our sponsors at Earthwise Pet Hamburg are committed to providing pet paw rinse of Western New York with education and products to better the health and well-being of your furry friends. And I'm joined now by the owner, Brian DeMitt, with more information. Welcome, Brian.
Hi, good to be here again.
Of course. Let's talk about the focus of today, which is cat nutrition. So give us some of the important points.
So first thing is that I'm not sure that most people understand that cats are what we call obligate carnivores, which means that they need to eat a diet of meat, right? Their digestion is geared to processing the meat and getting the nutrients that they need from that source. They really don't have the enzymes, like a dog or even us, to process plant foods. And so all of their nutrition really needs to be centered around coming from a good, solid source of protein. The other thing, too, is that they actually require specific nutrients that are only available in animal proteins, taurine, for example. And so cat parents probably understand that word and they know what that means. And so current foods typically have those types of nutrients added in that are specific to that type of diet.
Okay, alrighty. So the key here is focus on those proteins.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about the importance of hydration as we benefit cats, and the benefit between wet food or dry kibble for cats.
Yeah, so hydration is incredibly important for cats. Because they don't typically tend to seek out water. They evolved from desert-dwelling animals, and so they really do have like a low thirst drive. They're able to actually survive on less water, but they still need it. And they actually need more hydration, especially if you're doing dry food like a kibble. If you're doing wet foods, oftentimes they'll get an adequate amount of their hydration from that wet food, but it's still good to add additional hydration to their meals, or make sure that they have a really good, reliable source of fresh water in order to ensure that they have that proper hydration.
How do you kind of trick your cat into getting more hydration?
Well, you know, obviously cats are, they're picky.
Yeah,
right?
And they're very smart.
Right, they are. And so there's always been this debate about, do I put a water bowl out or do I use one of the cat fountains? And honestly, the research has shown that the cat fountain is the preferable source of water because cats instinctively sense that running water is safer for them. It's fresher, it's going to taste better, and they really are geared towards that. They're activated by sound. So when you see like cat toys that have little bells or little squeakers or anything else, that's part of that sound activation. And so the running water from the fountain is going to do the same thing. And honestly, cats really are hesitant about still surfaces. It's that instinct again. And they do not like their whiskers touching still water.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. And overall, for them, running water is kind of fun to play with. So, you know, cat owners will probably tell you the stories about their cat going into the bathroom and playing with the dripping faucet. Yeah, it's that instinct to play with the water, and it's that fresher water source. And so cat parents that have a water bowl out might find that their cat's seeking out that dripping water.
I see. Okay. Yeah. You brought in some products here that these are your recommendations. Tell us about them.
Yeah. So, you know, our focus is all about taking an approach to nutrition for all pets that is a more holistic. So it's not focused on just kibble or on a canned food. So this is some of the options that we have that you can use to supplement your kibble. Especially to provide a more enticing meal. So we've got some freeze-dried treats, we've got a freeze-dried complete meal. Goat milk is really awesome for hydration for kitties.
Okay.
It really does help to get them to want to savvy up to that bowl and chow down.
I'm learning that cats are just, you know, pretty fancy.
They are. They are. You know, the little lickable pouches here, they're really awesome because they're a treat, but it's a wet treat. And so obviously it helps to supplement that hydration as well. So it's kind of finding that balance of a lot of different things to make that bowl more enticing.
Yes, and some of the toys that you were mentioning.
Some of the toys, yes, like wool, the feathers, the things that are going to squeak, make sounds. We even have some in the store that chirp.
Oh, okay. Okay. You've got lots of stuff. And,
yes.
And for our viewers, as always, if they want to go to you, the experts, to talk about their pet needs specifically, how can they reach you?
They can give us a call. at 716-202-1320. They can visit our website, and we're certainly open to having them stop into the store and having a conversation about pet nutrition with one of our nutritional specialists.
All righty, Brian. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing
Thank you.
more about this. Our kitty lovers out there, viewers, if you'd like to learn more about our sponsors at Earthwise Pet Hamburg and how you can be an even better pet parent, visit their storefront in Hamburg or their website at hamburg.earthwisepet.com. Thanks again for coming in, Brian.
Thank you.